Hello and welcome to my video. This video is going to be about when you're getting website traffic and you wonder, now what? My name is Seeley Clark. I will be your tour guide through this video today. Watch this video all the way through. I do believe it can help you. And if you like this video, you found it valuable, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with somebody else who needs to see it and hear it. And don't forget, once you're subscribed, mash that good old bell icon so you do not miss any more videos from me. So, back to the subject at hand. A lot of people focus on getting website traffic, but they don't really think about what happens after they get the traffic. They assume that once people land on their page or article or blog post, that something's just going to magically happen. And a lot of the time, as I can tell you, from personal experience, nothing happens if you don't do it right. Not because your traffic's garbage, but because there's no clear direction once someone lands on your page or offer. So if you're getting website traffic right now, congratulations, that's freaking awesome. Or if you're working on it, the part we're about to speak about matters more than you realize. Because traffic by itself doesn't get you squat. It just gives you the opportunity for something to happen. So once you're getting website traffic, what actually needs to happen next is what you should be asking yourself. Well, that's really simple. And that can be the person, once the person lands on your page, they need to know what to do immediately. They don't want to have to guess. They don't want to have to scroll around trying to figure things out. They need to know what the heck to do right away. And you need to take that opportunity to tell them what to do. You're supposed to tell them where they're supposed to go, what they're supposed to click, and what the next step is. So that means when they land, they shouldn't have to think. They shouldn't have to be rolling all over the page trying to figure it out. You should make it really, really obvious with one thing that stands out and one clear direction on what to do next. Give them something to click, something that gets their attention, something that clearly says what we call a call to action, and it says to them, go here next. And not just visible, it has to be placed where they can find it, at the top of the page, at the center of the screen, somewhere their eyes go immediately. Because if it's buried down towards the end of stuff, or looks like everything else on there and blends in, you might as well not put it on there. So if they have to stop and think or choose between 3 or 4 different options, they're not going to do anything in today's very short attention span culture online. And you can see this on social media platforms or anywhere else. They don't make decisions when they're confused. They bounce. Because it's not clear, they're out of there. So when most people, and that's where us advertisers, marketers lose everything they just work for, meaning you're busting butt trying to get all this traffic. And once you bring it to a page, there's nothing to guide your visitor. It goes nowhere. And then that's terrible luck and it messes with your conversions. I would say also the other part that people miss is that they try to give their visitor too many options, multiple links, multiple directions, multiple ideas, and all that does is confuse people. So my advice to you would be, instead of doing that, what you really need to do is you need to keep it simple. Give your visitor, because you worked hard for this traffic, you worked hard to get these people here. What you need to do is give your visitor one direction, one path, and one next step. That's it. Because when someone lands on your page, or your video, or your offer, or your lead capture page, you don't have a lot of time. They're either going to do something or they're going to leave. And if it's not real obvious what to do, they're out of there. So, for example, when you came on the front of this video, I told you what the video was about, who I was, and what to do. It's that kind of thing that you need to get good at and get used to doing, either on video or in the written word if you have a blog post, or in your ad copy if you are to the point where you build your own lead capture page, your own opt-in page, or whatnot. So if you are working on getting more website traffic to your offers, do not, and I emphasize, do not ignore this part of the process. You need to make sure that when people get to your offer, your video, your blog post, your lead capture page, they know exactly what to do next. Okay? Because that's what actually turns the traffic that you worked so hard for into something useful and into something that is going to help you convert your visitors into leads, into signups, and in a perfect world, into sales. So now what I'm going to do is give you an example of this off of one of my blog posts. Okay, this is one of my blog posts on a review I did for a company I love dearly. It's Great Life Worldwide. So this is SeelyClark.com. This is my blog. This is my post. And it shows here, it says Great Life Worldwide Review and Demo. First thing it gives them is a video that they can watch. If they are not super excited about reading it, so you give them another way to get there, and they don't know it yet, but there's a link in that video too. So if they get flubbed up and don't go any further than this, this will also get them to what is directly below this, which is this link. Okay? That's it. I put it on the top part of the page. I give them the video option, and then I give them the link to click. Who is Great Life Worldwide? So they obviously came to the blog post from either search engine traffic or the fact that I syndicated this blog post or the fact, I wrote an article about it. I found some way to get them to this post on my blog. So they see, oh, I am on the right spot. Great Life. It's this dude, Seely Clark. They scroll down just a little bit. I get a video, and then bam, you hit them with the link. It's that simple. So no matter what you build, what you do, or what you're promoting, you really need to tell your visitor what to do and where to go. Create some curiosity and make sure you include a link. So that's what actually turns your traffic into something useful, both for yourself, which is leads, signups, and sales, and for the person that found their way to your offer, giving them something of value, an opportunity to make money. So that's it for today on this video. Again, my name's Seely Clark. I hope this video was valuable to you. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with someone else that needs to see it. And until we speak again, you have a great day.